Hey, so this is my announcement video that we are going to be doing a video game channel, a gaming channel, a gaming channel thingy. I have chosen to announce it this way because this way seems to make the most sense. Announcing the fact that we're starting the channel. Hopefully the first videos are going to go up today. If they don't go up today, they will be up later they will be up at some point in time this week, as the first few videos are already edited. I am going to be mostly playing spooky games because that's what I do. And also cute games because that's also what I do. I am a very strange person. Anyway, so the channel is called Munchy because Josh, my boyfriend, thoroughly enjoys elephants and mammoths and pachyderms. And well, you already know Munchy. At least you should a little bit by now. Munchy, for those of you who don't know, is my Pokesona. He is a normal dark variant Munchlax. He is a little shit, and we love him. Ironically, we're going to probably be attempting to keep over there more family friendly, at least with some of the games, question mark. So not necessarily all of the games are going to be family friendly, because like I said, I'm going to be playing horror games, and you can't stop me. But a small chunk of them are going to be family friendly. Like the ones that are slightly more childy-ish, I guess. And I'm not saying they're going to be completely family friendly, because anyone who has been following this channel for any length of time knows that I very much enjoy swearing and innuendo. So one of us is doing a better job at keeping things family friendly than the other, and it certainly isn't me. Anyway, so this is me designing the icon for the thing, and if you go over there, you will see more of my art littered across thumbnails, the banners, and whatnot, because, well, that's what I do. It's what I live for. I decided on making our mascots. Well, I guess I decided on making his mascot easier to draw than a regular mammoth, because that way it matches the fact that my character is literally a Pokemon, essentially. A Pokemon variant. Yeah. So, anywho, the first couple videos might be a little bit weird, awkward, as is the ending of basically everything that you start with. Any channel that you start, there's going to be a few awkward videos, and they're usually going to be the first ones, because you're trying to figure out the dynamic and such. So there's that. We're going to try to have a combination of series that include both of us, as well as games that we as individuals are interested in. So, like, obviously he doesn't really like horror games. That's what I'm here for. But I'm not really as big of a fan of, like, MMOs and Star Wars and Star Trek, and I'm a very niche nerd. The things that I am a nerd about are highly specific and thus kind of a little bit random to most people. So looks like when I go silent you can hear the filter in the background. I need to replace that at some point in time. Anyway, so enjoy watching me draw this adorable icon. And I will put a link in the description to get to the rest of the things. The actual gaming channel, as well as getting to, well, my socials. That's going to be important. I'm unsure if we're going to make socials for the gaming channel specifically, or if we're just going to use my socials to make announcements for both. Because honestly, using my socials to make announcements for both is probably just going to be easier, especially since Josh doesn't really do social media, and me running two different groups social media accounts sounds like a pain in my butt. I have a hard enough time managing my own social media things, let alone adding more social media things. So we're probably just going to use my social medias to make announcements for both of the pages, because that's going to make our lives easier. And given that my icon for everything essentially is literally one of the characters on this icon, it's not like it's that difficult to figure out that it do be me. So, there's that. Yeah. We have access to a PS4, so some PS4 games are going to be coming out in the inevitable future. Obviously, we have PC. We also have the stuff to capture both the Wii and the Switches that we have. So, that's going to be fun. We're probably, I'm not going to lie, we're probably going to end up getting an Xbox 360 at some point, just because there's enough games on that we want to play that we might just end up getting one. But that will be in the more distant future. But right now, the three things that we have access to are the Switch, the Wii, and obviously the PC. Also, we do have multiple DSs, and I have Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. The problem with those is we have to figure out a reliable way to record them without spending several $100s to get one of those ones that you can record on, or that you can record with. Because the guy who, as far as I'm aware, the guy who used to make the DSs that you could record, and I think also did 3DSs for a short time, just kind of stopped after the Switch, a month or two after the Switch came out, because nobody was playing the DS anymore anyways. Which is sad for me, because I actually really like a lot of the DS games. And I would love to share them with you, because I have a couple games that I don't think many people have heard of. And I also have a lot more several mainstream games for it too, like Pokemon and a couple Legend of Zeldas and such. So, I'm hoping that we can figure out a way to record those. We do technically have access to a GoPro, and what I'm going to refer to as a knockoff GoPro, as it is not a GoPro, but it is clearly trying to be one. And so with those, we might be able to rig something up. It will just be a pain in the butt, because we won't be able to move the DS once we're situated in a location for it. I guess the other option would be emulators for the thing, but the problem with emulators is they don't always have all of the games. And sometimes the emulators, they do be slow. And also, quite frankly, I just prefer playing things on the software that they're supposed to be played for, if I can. I like it all. But that might just be me being slightly picky. I prefer being able to sit there and hold the DS and actually play the thing on the DS. That might, again, just be me being picky, though. So we're going to see if we can figure out how to do that. The good news is that I do have a couple strangely, specifically tech-savvy friends that might be able to help. Well, I don't know. We're going to find out. Anywho, check the description for links to the thing so that we can do the thing where you see the new videos for the new channel if you're interested in gaming at all. And I mean, given the kind of content that I put up here, it would be a little bit strange if you weren't into gaming in any way, shape, or form, given that I've done multiple things that are game characters. But, you know, who knows? I don't. Check it out in the description and watch us be very awkward for the first several videos until we figure out the dynamics of things. Because that's just how this works. Yeah. Also, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions as to how to record portable games like Switches and stuff. We're also almost certainly going to end up doing phone games just because there are a couple phone games that I thoroughly enjoy that I think would just be neat to do. One of the first one is almost certainly going to be Monument Valley. Also, if I want to play FNAF AR, I have to do it now because I'm pretty sure, according to the post thingy, FNAF AR is going to completely stop existing in a month or two. So that's almost certainly going to happen if I want to play that, because previously I didn't have a phone strong enough to play it. Now I finally have a phone strong enough to play it. Which means that now I'm going to end up having to do that. The good news is my phone makes it very easy to screen record. The bad news is that my phone is a butt and doesn't want me to pull things off of it using cords anymore. Which is annoying. Because it means I have to be able to send them somewhere else and then grab them, and I hate that. Because it also, for some reason, my phone just also will not upload to Mediafire very well, and my problem is my Dropbox is so full, and I really do not feel like paying for Dropbox. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that we'll be able to record Monument Valley is the big one, because that one is really pretty, and it also has a sequel that I only just found out about not long ago. And FNAF VR or AR is the other big one that I want to do. And obviously mobile games are not going to be a constant. They're more likely going to be a, hey, here's the thing that I found that I like. Essentially. Yeah. Anywho, that is all of the things, I think. Check the description. You will find all of the links to all of the things down there. And until next time, toodaloo!